Hey YouTube, hey Days of Our Lives fans, spoilers say Sarah remembers the night of her accident. It looks like Sarah's gonna have a flashback and she's gonna recall maybe a little bit of a glimpse of that night and who the driver was behind the wheel and who the person was that hit her that night. So this could be a huge game changer for Brady if Sarah remembers, of course, that it was Fiona. Will Brady be exonerated? And is Fiona going to be busted? Let's get into it. Of course, we know that Brady has turned himself in, believing that he was the one behind the wheel that night. Brady feels guilty and he wants to set the right example for his son, so he's turning himself in. But here's one problem with that though, and that Brady doesn't remember anything. He has no recollection of that night, but he assumes that he's the one that did it. Of course, we the fans know that Brady was passed out in the passenger seat. Fiona was driving, hit Sarah, went out to check on Sarah, and then didn't call 911 and then drove away. Xander later came and found Sarah. Okay, now it looks like Sarah is facing the possibility of paralysis. So Brady is overwhelmed with guilt and Xander is angry at the person who did it. Of course, Brady turns himself in and Xander angrily and physically confronted Brady. But Brady is innocent, but he believes that he's the one that did it because he doesn't remember what happened. And Fiona also told Brady that she took a cab home that night, okay? So Fiona's not really trying to discourage Brady from thinking it was him, okay? So in a way, Fiona's kind of gaslighting Brady a little bit, but Brady turns himself in thinking that he was the one that was behind the hit and run. And of course, Justin is representing him and trying to tell him that, you know, slow down a little bit because you don't have any memory of what happened. And of course, John is also trying to get Brady from making a rash decision. And to not plead guilty because John's saying that there's more to this story, and we the fans certainly know that there is. Of course, Jada is investigating the crime, and there was that paint that was on the pole there, and of course Brady's car is gray. There was the gray paint, and so Kristen removes the car and gets rid of the car, okay? So she's kind of making things worse there, Kristen, right? So we'll see if that comes back into play, but Brady feels that it was him, and Xander wants revenge, right, on the person who did this, thinking that it's Brady. How's Xander gonna feel when he finds out that it wasn't Brady, but that it was his own mother, Fiona, okay? And Sarah now is having this flashback, this memory, okay? So it looks like Sarah now might be able to put the pieces together and identify Fiona as the driver of the vehicle that night, not Brady. Of course, Brady and Fiona are also covering up that they were seeing each other too. Nobody really knows about that. Brady is basically just, you know, letting people kind of know that he fell off the wagon, okay? And rumor has it that Fiona will try to get out of Dodge, right? That maybe Fiona will feel like, uh-oh, the truth's coming out, and she'll try to leave Salem. So we'll have to see if Fiona tries to leave or to get away because we know that she doesn't want to get caught. She's afraid, of course, and of course she has a history of drinking just like Brady. So Xander now, of course, is going to wonder what's going on. And of course, if he finds out that it's his mother, he's going to be devastated because the two of them are kind of patching up their relationship. So what happens next? Is the truth going to come out? Is Brady going to be exonerated? Is he going to be absolved of the hit and run? Is Fiona going to be busted? Is she going to be on the run? We'll have to see. Stay tuned to see all the twists and turns this week in Salem as this very intriguing story continues. And I'll have more updates coming, so keep it right here. And hey, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.